Oh, you're professional.
She actually is.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like
You got the big lens, you know, that's the real
That's
deal.
her big lens is this big. Yeah.
baby.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, sweetheart. Look at you.
I'm gonna fill up my camera. Okay, I gotta stop there.
One jumping up.
Yeah.
There you go. Nah, there you go.
Oh no, we got a naked one. How awkward.
It's X-rated now. Aww. Like that show, look at him afraid.
Yeah.
Getting down was easy. Getting up was a little hard.
Your attention, everybody. So I'd like to take this opportunity and welcome you all at the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. And Edwin is my name. And so the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust is a project that was started officially back in the year 1977. After the death of David Sheldrick, who was a naturalist and the senior founder warden of the Life Savannah National Park. David died in 1977, and this project was started in his memory under the management of the widow, who is now the late Dr. Dame Daphne Sheldrick, who's been running the project since then until about 6 years ago when she passed on, leaving the mandate to her daughter, Angela Sheldrick, who was running the project together with the mother for about 17 years before the mother passed on. And now we are under the management. But if you've got any questions about the rhinos, you are free to ask.
Oh, dear. Oh. You were too hungry. Exactly. I'm not sure. Oh, what a great. Oh, baby. Oh, it doesn't take them long to drink.
Get every last drop.
Sweetheart. They put them licking your plate. Oh, aren't they dear? These are very little. I didn't introduce them so you don't know. That's fabulous.
Wow, those are loud noises from such little things.
Because he's telling you to get in there. Yeah, I think I read they weigh 200 pounds when they're born. Probably can weigh up to. You don't want them to step on the surface.
and all this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, yeah. There's not really a. It's not like sit and wait with your dog. Oh, okay, you don't want him to run over.
Bring that back.
I love the bubbly sound.
Listen to it.
I know.
Do you get that fast out of the mouth?
No,
They're not ripping like
there'd be, and there'd be, I would think, sucking involved, and it'd be more effort.
Yeah, that's true.
As with, well, I would think.
Approximation. And since most of them came in when they're still very young, it is very easy to tell. And that is why the difference between their real age and our approximate age is very minor. Maybe a month or two might be the difference if there is any. I will start with the elephant on my left. Her name is Kirio, and Kirio is approximately 3 years. Kirio was rescued from Kirio Valley, which is found within the Rift Valley, and being specific, West Pokot. Kirio was identified by the rangers just lying down within the park, and the rangers thought that the mother might be within, and monitored the baby while looking for the mother. But after a full day, the mother could not be found, and the baby was too young, about 3 months, which meant that she could not have survived without the mother's milk, despite even the protection against other dangers like the cats out in the wild. So that is why we were conducted to help rescue Kirio. And when she arrived in the nursery, is when we discovered that both her hind legs were paralyzed. She could not make any step. She was only dragging both the hind legs on the ground. We could not tell what had caused the paralysis, and so we had to give her some time while doing a lot of massage on both the hind legs. And after a few months, she started to improve and started to make some little steps. Since then till now, she's getting stronger every day. In front of Kirio is Taroha, who is about 1.5 years. And Taroha was rescued from Sava West National Park. Taroha was found lying down along Lake Jipe within Sava West National Park while at the age of about 8 months, which is not normal and from starvation back into the wild. But the majority of them, their reasons for being orphans are human related in one way or the other, and that is why it is important that as human beings we have to come in and make sure that we give them a second chance back into the wild. Otherwise, without them being identified as being rescued, it means that all the you can see here now would have died. Which means the population of elephants will be going down every one of them,
I know,
and
you're
in a
having a
very
nice
near
rest.
future we will end up having lost all these animals. In addition to taking care of the baby elephants and rhinos, the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust has got other projects that they undertake. For example, we have got mobile veterinary units. These mobile veterinary units will go around the parks looking for
We're having
naturally
an
injured
elephant rumble in
animals,
front of us.
treating them, and just setting them free to continue their own natural life. This is not necessarily on elephants and rhinos alone. It is with any other wild animals that have been found out there with any health problems. Once identified, we are conducted, and our mobile veterinary unit will either fly or drive to the scene to go and help treat the injured animals and immediately set them free to continue their own natural life after treatment. We also have anti-poaching teams. And these teams are mostly based in Savo.
Sign
So we'll
sign
go
up
around
for
the
that.
parks looking for snares and desnaring.
Sign up for that, man.
The snares are the traps that are set in the parks, especially by the poachers.
Sign
And
up.
sometimes
Ooh,
when the
fine.
communities
Okay.
neighboring these areas to get hold of these other tied animals for game meat or for skin. And so I'm taking
Oh, okay.
Oh, just a little one.
You're almost too late.
Well, if there are no more questions, I will go ahead to mention the groups that are joining us now. I'll start with the elephant on my right. Her name is Silaita, and Silaita is approximately 3.5 years. She happens to be the oldest female in the nursery now, and therefore she's the overall leader or the main matriarch of the team. She was rescued from Samburu after she had been separated from her family by human beings. Next is Mawingu, who is also about 3.5 years, was rescued from Laikipia after she had been separated from her family by human beings. Behind Mawingu is Padamad, who is about almost 1.5 years. And Padamad was rescued from the Masai Mara, found standing next to the dead body of the mother. The mother who had died from a natural disease, and the baby left alone in a very poor condition. And that's why we rescued him. We do have Morijo on my left, who is about 2 years, rescued from Olmalo Conservancy after she had been separated from her family by human beings. And so she's a victim of human-wildlife conflict. Then in front of Morijo is Mageno, who is about 2.5, almost 3 years. Mageno was rescued from Savo Conservation Area, identified all alone within the park, very thin, weak and skinny, dehydrated and emaciated. Another starvation victim due to drought. Joining us now is the naughtiest elephant around. Her name is Weka. Weka is about 2.5 years. Weka was rescued from Savo Conservation Area as starvation victim. Behind Weka now is Mukutan, the oldest bull, most dominant bull, 3.5 years, rescued from Laikipia, found in a community farm in a maize plantation with all the rest of the family members, a victim of human-wildlife conflict. Along the line at the far end is Mashuru, approximately 3.5 years, rescued from Amboseli ecosystem, found in the community neighboring Amboseli National Park, after she had been separated from her family by human beings. On my left is Choka, 3.5 years, rescued from Savo Conservation Area, found standing next to the dead body of the mother who had starved to death and the baby left alone.
Oh my
On my
goodness.
right is Sholumai, the elephant with the longest tusks, 3.5 years, rescued collapsed on the ground on a private farm near Doldo Ranges within Laikipia, another starvation victim due to drought. Still feeding on my right along the line is Kitich, 3 years old, rescued
just
from
go down.
Kitich camp, another starvation victim due to drought, and that's why we rescued Kitich. Then we do have an elephant by the name Loldaika, who came in last, getting water right in the middle here. Who is not bothered with the milk, and that is a good sign that he's ready to go back into the wild. In most cases, he wants to take one bottle, or he doesn't want the milk at all. He prefers the vegetation. Loldaika was rescued from Loldaika Conservancy, which is found in Laikipia, after he had been separated from his family by human beings, and so he's a victim of human-wildlife conflict. That makes a total of 21 elephants that have come before you and our care for the past 3 years. Anytime between the age of 3 and 4, we take them to Savo East National Park and Kigwezi Forest, where we reintroduce them to different groups of wild elephants of their choices, a process that will take about 5 years or more. And once they all get invited and adapted, then we let them go and let them become wild once again. Generally, elephants will live as long as we do, and approximately 60 to 70 years is their lifespan. The lifespan of an elephant depends on the nature of their teeth. An elephant has got 6 sets of teeth, and every set will last for about 10 years. That's why any time between the age of 60 and 70, or the teeth are worn out, they will die from starvation, which is a natural death. Elephants attain maturity while at the age of between 10 to 15 years, starting with the females. The gestation period of an elephant is approximately 2 years, exactly 22 to 24 months. Elephants will always stay in groups and families under the leadership of the oldest female, who by natural instinct automatically becomes the leader or the matriarch of the group. The boys will leave the families after maturity, which is about 15 years, while the females will stay together for the most part of their lives. Elephants are very clever and very intelligent animals. They also do have a perfect memory, which ought. And so that is why it is important that after you've seen all the babies that have come before you, you make a choice in which one that you want to help support. On your way out, we do have the forms for you to fill in so that you can get a certificate in the name of your elephant and walk back home, a very lucky parent to a baby elephant. This will also ensure that the project continues to save more that would have died because something wrong has happened to the mothers. And if you're not able to do this right away today, you can pick some information on the table on your way out, which is go to our website. When you go back at home, you can go on our website, see all the elephants that we do have, and still help support the project by adopting an elephant online. Any final questions? Yes.
I think it's
Where does the milk come from? The milk we are feeding the elephants is not an alpha's milk, because it is not very easy to milk a wild elephant and get the milk. Neither is it cow's milk, since cow's milk has got lots of fats, and elephants are poor in fat digestion. If you feed them on cow's milk, they will get here to death. And that is why we feed them on a human baby formula, whose fats have been emulsified to make it easier for the babies.